Hey, RC enthusiasts. RW here on the porch. It's about 1 in the morning. It's a beautiful night for working. The smell from the woods is incredible. And I wanted to show you what I've built here. This is something I've completely designed and fabricated here. And I just used what I had. So I've got this crazy shell. This is from a HPI Vorza Flux. A friend of mine gave it to me a long time ago. So let me go ahead and take that off. I wanted to show you it's registered in the front through these little holes here. Little 1/8-inch holes. And it goes on to a couple of threaded posts. And then it's held with some Lexan inside. Okay. Got Velcro. So this is the bouncy part. So when it takes a hit, instead of the body having to go right up against something hard and metal and just break it, it flexes, but it's registered here, which is good because it's got a 221 lumen light bar here, which is mounted to the shell and powered from the 3S lipos that are going to go in here. And let me just get this out of the way. Okay. The wire is way long. I could put the shell way over there. But what I wanted to show you was that I created these compartments. This is some really nice 5051 aluminum, suitable to be anodized. Quite thick, very sturdy. The reason for that is it's going to hold about 15 ounces of batteries here. These batteries have been dipped and Plastidip, so they're waterproofed, ruggedized. I've got a nice little parallel gang connector here, and here's the power cord here. Everything just flops right in there, and I'm going to go ahead and do that so I can button it up. But they just basically drop right in there, which is nice. That's why I like the Lexan. It kind of keeps them from popping out, but it's not hard to get them right in there. No problem at all. So I'll make sure I'm not pinching my power cord up against anything. This is the very first time I've been working on this thing non-stop, so pardon me if I fumble a tiny bit, but I have been going non-stop on this. And I really have no real protocol for how to load them in there. And then I can use LiPo alarms, right? And I'm trying to see the best way I can get to this cord. I'm wondering if it would be better the other way. I don't want to be in danger of hitting that gear back there. That would be bad. So let's see. Is there a chance of that running into that? That could be really bad. I would love to get this. It's, oh, I see what it is. It's that wire tie there. Yeah, okay. So first of all, let me show you my very nice MT4 controller, 4-channel controller. Very nice. Turn that on first. It's got all kinds of things you can do and program, and it's just a wonderful thing. And here, let's get this plugged in. It's the very first time I've done this, so it should be interesting. Hey, look at that, everything works. Amazing. Okay, now on the other side, since I got some light here, I can show you. I've got a little fan here that's exhausting hot air off of the motor. This motor's a brushless motor. It's a 3500 kilovolt motor, and it's by Holmes Hobbies. And this is the Holmes Hobbies Trailmaster BLE Pro, which is 6S capable and is a beast of a servo, of a ESC. And I'll show you the servo in just a second. Here, the light totally blinded me. Now I can't see where the holes are. Pardon me. Make sure we're still in frame here. Oh yeah. So yeah, just all I have to do is get them to go over these little threaded posts. Don't even have to have nuts or anything on it. Just pull back a little bit, press it down on the Velcro. It's on. That's it. it's done. Okay, underneath, I want to show you how it looks underneath so you can see why I did what I did. This is totally protected, all the electronics. You know, the motor has plenty of room to breathe, but it has a big space around it. The batteries are totally protected from any kind of rocks or debris flying up at them. It should really help the life of everything. You can see the motor right there. This is the sensor wire right there for it. Okay. This white patch here is foam tape that's holding the ESC down. This is a little folded 040 Lexan plate that's held with wire ties to the cross braces. Okay. The chassis is made out of carbon fiber. Wow, somebody's lighting it up out there. I'm going to be lighting it up shortly. It's carbon fiber. It's very rough on the inside, but it's got a beautiful sheen to the outside, bluish. You can just barely catch a glimpse of the high-tech 7980 servo, which is mounted right into the chassis. And I've created a metal basher plate to protect the servo and all of the electronics. The receiver is in there, and the BEC and all that stuff is all under the hood. And it comes off with 2 screws, and then it pops off of these screws, which are permanently mounted in there, more or less. I've got a chassis mounted servo. Okay, the pan hard bar. Nice action on it, no bump steer. Okay, and you can see how the back is, 4-link. Okay, adjustable shocks with functional reservoirs. These have a little oil bypass in there, and you can see the spur in the back. And let's go ahead and just run it just a little bit. So it'll move quite slow, as you can see. But it'll definitely run fast enough to get the tires expanding a little bit. So it's a very, very strange looking rig, without a doubt. And what can I say? I used what I had. Didn't have any money for a shell. I had some carbon fiber laying around. I had a very small amount of aluminum laying around. So I made some patterns and folded up the parts, cut the parts, screwed the parts together. So it's all aluminum and carbon fiber, except for the Lexan shell. Weighs about 8 pounds. So let's go take it for a run. It's going to be hard transporting all of this wonderful stuff at one time, but I will do so. We will get on outside. We can have a look at it. Even though it's pitch black out here, the camera has a fair low light capability. Okay, let's get it down here. Let me drop the tripod down a little bit. Sorry about the shakiness, guys. And then I'll tilt it out here, so you can see that light bar does a pretty good job lighting up the terrain. Get it a little bit further up there, so I can just. This will be the very first run with everything completed. Up until now, I've just been, had the batteries taped to the side of it, and I was running bareback. And that's really not ideal. Just want to got pretty decent steering. Nice low speed control. But it will race around. Do a couple donuts. Either direction. No real torque twist. This is probably driving my wife crazy. She thinks the UFOs are landing when I'm out here with the light bar. But I just wanted to give it a quick demonstration. So everything is everything. We got it basically dialed in. I got it dialed in. It took me about 2 or 3 days. I had to do a lot of thinking. That's what took the longest. But yeah, it's a beast. And as you can see, the light is rather bright. Just an incredibly bright light. So I'm going to go play with it. And I'll give you guys some daylight shots another time. Thanks a lot. That'll rip the rear axle up.